So what our role is as educators is to catalyze a global consciousness shift. And what we mean by that is currently what it would seem like our human species mission is to go out and to compete against one another for limited amount of resources and to stock up as much as we can so that when we're no longer willing and able to go out and compete against one another, that we'll have enough to be safe. And that's just not the case. There is no such thing as limited resources or energy when you're using something like the sun to produce your energy. Because as long as the sun comes up, we'll have the energy, and if it doesn't matter anyway. So what we get to keep in mind when we're having these conversations is that the consciousness shift comes from having solar energy. And the way that we have figured out works best this far is by 3 simple distinctions is all that they need to know to want to move forward and explore what their home would look like with solar. And those 3 distinctions would be give first, like the sun. We give the second that they pick up the phone. The second one is where energy comes from. We explain the process. We show gratitude for how that process has led us to this point. And then we bridge into how solar is able to produce the same type of energy by converting the light from the sun as that whole process that we're using right now of burning things to turn things. And when we have these conversations, it is important to be concise, because as educators, it is our job to lead them to the next step. That step being to go through, take their time to get us the electricity usage that we need to accurately build them a guide. And that's basically it. It's super simple, you guys. We'll have videos on what a call would look like so you can take reference. But just know that as long as you guys are telling the truth and you're going over those 3 distinctions, people are going to want to know what to do next and how to get involved. So have fun, educate some people and change the world. We get to do this together.